it is really important to understand which kind of heroes you want to choose from the gold chest, right? After the recent update, gold chest hero distribution got changed, and it will have a huge effect for free-to-play players, and not only them, basically for everybody who is playing Call of Dragons on a daily basis, right? So first of all, let's look what actually got changed. Before, gold chest heroes were basically random. Whichever heroes game was telling us we were getting, it was random, and we were getting those random heroes. After the update, we have a custom prize pool. Basically, we are choosing from G1 and G2 legendary hero pools on which heroes we want to get from these two generation of heroes, right? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hero slots, and basically whenever you will be opening the gold keys, you will get random heroes from these custom prize pool, which you are going to choose, by the way, however you wish, right? So we're gonna try to explain for every single troop type which heroes would be great to start investing in from the gold keys. So we're gonna speak about archer heroes, we're gonna speak about mages, cavalry, and infantry, right? I will try my best to show the best possible heroes depending on your troop type and depending on your playstyle, right? So hopefully whenever you're gonna start playing Call of Dragons or you want to change your custom prize pool from the gold chest, you will already know which heroes are actually good on it for a different troop type of the game, right? So let's not waste too much time, and let's start with the mage troop type, right? Let's give some love to mages, and mages will be the first one, right? Let's imagine you are mage player. Which kind of heroes you would like to have on your prize pools, right? Custom prize pool. For example, here I would put Musiang, I would put Thea, I would have Velin for sure. What else, right? I would have Bertrand, I would have Ohar on this section, and plus I strongly believe having Bahron, why not, right? Extra flying hero to be there, why not, right? Also, for the last two slots, that's always tricky, right? Because you don't have every single mage hero in the game or even overall, right? Next, in my opinion, you will decide which one you want to get. You want to have some cavalry to run some forts, or you want to have some tankiness in your lineups, and you're gonna go, for example, for Goresh and for Skogul, right? If I was a mage player and wanted to have full mage custom pool, I would say this would be my choice of having the heroes, and I would love to get every single one of them on my legendary tokens on a daily basis, right? Tia is one of the most mandatory ones for Celestial gameplay. Musiang is generally great with everything. Welin still one of the best mage heroes. Bertrand and Tohar are basically the other mage heroes which you want to have at some point. Tohar is great for Garrison. And Goresh and Skogul for us to have at least one good tank hero pair, which basically I believe Goresh and Skogul is one of the best till this day, right? That's of course the custom prize pool for mages, and we can easily move towards infantry, right? Why not? Let's go towards infantry, and for infantry I would say Skogul will stay, Goresh will also stay. Let's get some Garwood gameplay, let's get some Madeline gameplay here also, and what else, right? Nika might not be the best choice for tankiness and for some offense, for some defense, but generally Nika is also infantry hero, right? Why not have her? It's better to have another infantry hero than archer if you are infantry player, right? So that's the another reason. I would totally keep Musia. I would totally keep Thea, because Thea can be played with some multiple infantry hero pairs, and well, Musiang, I would say running Musiang with Garwood, running Musiang with Madeline, even with Goresh. I have seen some cases where Musiang was giving some good amount of defensive stats and some healing for infantry, and that's why I would say Thea and Musiang would be here, right? And yeah, Welin is just the only hero which is just staying here, which is Mage. Yet again, when you are infantry, depending what you want more, right? If you want to have some mage, you will go for Welin. If you want to have some extra archer, you would go for Kinara or Nico. If you want to have one cavalry amazing hero, well, Emrys, right? But generally, why not Welin, right? Welin will help you to clear some PvE modes. Also, Welin is PvP hero, which means every single level which you are going to increase towards Welin will be important, right? So basically, if I wanted to be infantry player, this is how my custom prize pool would look, and I would be happy if I would get like legendary tokens for every single hero, right? Goresh and Skogul is of course the priorities, the best ones. Garwood is amazing, especially after the update. Madeline and Nika, just because to have some extra infantry heroes, why not? In Call of Dragons we can use 5 marches at the same time, so why not, right? Thea and Musiang, there is some use cases for Thea and Musiang was infantry troops, and Welin for some extra range hero, which is PvP also, right? So yeah, that's basically my infantry custom prize pool. And we can easily move to cavalry, and cavalry will have some different heroes, right? Now, instead of Skogul, I would put here, where is Emrys, then I would go for Bakshi, I would go for Forondil, who else, right? Of course, we're gonna keep with Thea. Is there any? Yeah, Theodore should be here, and also Nika should be here, actually. And Skogul should be here, right? So basically, Emrys and Bakshi. Emrys in general is one of the OP heroes for cavalry in my opinion. Is plus even amazing because Emrys is a basic hero. So Emrys and Bakshi and Emrys, great hero pair for early game for cavalry players. Forondil for the Eagles gameplay, amazing hero for the Spring Wardens faction for Forest Eagles, which is I think mandatory for cavalry players to have at least one good Forondil. Theodore, the garrison hero for cavalry players, which is important to have. Nika and Skogul are infantry heroes, but they are used with the cavalry troops, and they both have mobility talent tree, and they are basically running as a cavalry hero. So I think cavalry players got more buffed from this custom prize pool than anything else in the game, right? Because they have some infantry heroes which have been used with the cavalry players, right? Thea, of course, will be there, and Musiang will be there because, yeah, I have seen some Musiang cases, some Musiang hero pairs with cavalry heroes, and they're all doing pretty fine, right? So basically, these are the heroes which I would choose if I wanted to be cavalry main, especially from the start, right? Emrys is important, PvP hero. Bakshi is great, but Bakshi has one peacekeeping skill, which is bad. Forondil is yet another PvP hero, amazing with Forest Eagles. Theodore is nice, garrison hero, more of Nika and Skogul is extra hero pair for the cavalry troop type with the cavalry troops. And Thea, generally great for everything, and Musiang is generally great for everything, right? So I don't see any hero which would replace them here. So basically, yeah, this would be my choice for cavalry heroes. There is a chance that we can replace Freygar with Musiang because of the Eagle gameplay, because Freygar is being used with the Forest Eagles, but I strongly believe that Musiang is way better hero all around the game than Freygar, right? So basically that's it for cavalry players, and finally my favorite troop type, which is I am main archer player for more than 900 days, and let me show you how would my archer custom prize pool have been looking, right? So basically the Thea, I would have Musiang here because I have awakened her. I'm not having it, but I'm just showing, right? Musiang would be here. Then I would say let's go for Nico. Then I would say let's go for Kinara. The next one would be Sindrion. Then of course Freygar. And of course, we have two extra choices here. If you are archer player, I strongly believe at some point you will be Wildeburg player. So I would say extra flyer would be nice for Wyvern gameplay. And here we have one extra slot, right? One extra slot. Depending on you, if you want extra cavalry hero, you will have Emrys. If you want to have extra infantry hero, you would have Skogul or Goresh. Or maybe you want to have extra mage hero. In my case, I have been using here Welling, right? So basically, this is how my archer custom prize pool would look like if I was just starting the game and not only starting the game, but also this is a new update. So basically, this is kind of new for everybody, right? So yeah, of course, this has a huge effect in Call of Dragons. We have been asking for this kind of update for a while, if I'm not mistaken. Since the launch, I would say people have been asking for this kind of change. Unfortunately, we don't have this kind of update for the artifact draws. It would be super amazing. And basically, why not, right? It has the same kind of system. But at least we got from the gold chest G1, G2, maybe in the future we're gonna get G3 legendary heroes and so on, right? Of course, it will be easier for players to understand and like plan ahead which kind of legendary heroes they want to invest their tokens, or is it worth it or not, right? I think this kind of small guide from me is important. Because of course when you start the game you have a lot of questions for yourself, which heroes are good, which heroes are bad. So maybe after watching this video it will be easier for you to understand which is what, right? For myself, I can actually show you which are my main heroes. I have basically marksman and overall heroes only awakened. I have Kinara awakened, which is my first year of gameplay. My second year of gameplay is Zaida. As a free-to-play player, of course, Indies from Dragon Trail. Everybody can awaken Indies. And yeah, Margaret is 555 and Moose Young is awakened, right? Basically, whatever I'm saying, 5355, 5524, right? Other heroes, I don't have levels because I know the priority of Kingdom Builder games. If I will waste my legendary tokens on everything, I won't even gonna have one troop type, which is helping me to get some merits, right? And my merits, finally, after unlocking tier 5, is rising up. Last season it was 22 million, and I was half season as a tier 5. Next one, I will be full KVK as a tier 5, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to get even more merits, right? Hopefully, this kind of video will be helpful for you, and if it was, as always, press like, subscribe, share. It always gives me more and more motivation to make more content for this game. I wish everybody an amazing day, morning and night. We are going to see each other really soon. Bye bye and good luck.